Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell sound.
Hi friends, welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas with Sweetwater Stitcher. My name is Jessica and this is my channel. And welcome to those of you who are joining me today. I have a few projects to show. We have 2 days worth of Advents to open. So this is going to be day 7 and day 8 of the Advents. Yesterday, I went to the Nutcracker with my 2 daughters and my mom and my cousin's daughter's daughter. So however that is in the lineage, was dancing in the Nutcracker. And it was fun to see her and just to see the Nutcracker. I haven't gone to the Nutcracker in a long time, but it was at a smaller theater in downtown Sanford, and it was it wasn't too big. It was easy to get out and go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff, but it was a really fun night. And then we went to dinner and came home, and so I did a little bit of stitching in the morning and I did a little bit of stitching at night. No knitting yesterday, so I have stitching progress, and I don't think I did knitting on Saturday either. I'll just show what I have and then we'll see where that is, because on Saturday I did a little, but I showed you guys my knitting, because what ended up happening was I went to go on to the Jingle Ball, and I was trying to watch some of my class, which I still need to go back and finish watching, which was the Stacy Nash Ginger class, and then I got talking on the phone to a friend, never went back on, and then by the time that I went to go sit down and knit or stitch, and I was so tired, I just watched a Christmas movie. So it was a fun weekend, but it was definitely packed with all the activities. And I feel like this week is going to be the same. It's going to be a great week. Nothing bad is happening. It's just really busy and packed with all kinds of things. Tonight is my son, who is in 2nd grade. It is his Christmas performance. Tomorrow we have gymnastics, and my husband is going to a basketball game, and then Wednesday is my youngest daughter's performance. So lots of fun things, all good, just busy, which is fine. And it's fun to get to experience all the things with the kids. So I'm going to go ahead and show the progress I've made on the things. I do have the winners for the 2 Brenda Gervais charts to also announce, and then open the Advents. So this is one that I bought and I shared with you the other night. I bought this from the Jingle Ball. So unfortunately, if you're seeing this now, it's not, the Jingle Ball is over, which was a virtual stitching event hosted by Lindy Stitches. Stephanie Webb is her name. And this was Stacy Nash's exclusive. I know for sure it is exclusive for a year. And then after that, I don't know. It's kind of up to Stacy, I think, as to what she does with it. So I did start this. I'm so happy with where my progress. I am using the called for fabric. She used 36 count. I had a big piece of 35 that I picked up at Market. I'm using all the called for colors, except for I did substitute. She calls for Lancaster red, and I substituted Red Rocks. It was a teeny bit brighter, but I liked the coloring better. And this is where I got. So last night what I was doing was I filled in the greenery, and then I was trying to work on the sled. But there is still another, so I'm up here, there's still another level of the windows and then the door. And this is a sewing roll, and I am going to make it into the sewing roll, just like Stacy has. And then I also have kitted in here, and again, hate to show this because you can't get it, but if you did get it or you want to attend the Jingle Ball next year or look out for it to come out, is I did get this. This is the Christmas Townhouse sewing book, and I'll probably make it into a sewing book as well. I think it's very cute. And I have, oh, these are actually very close. I have the called for colors, and then the linen was a needle bling that just came out. So I pulled both of these as possibilities. This is old stationery, which I think this is what I'll probably go with. And then this is broom grass. So, well, they're very similar. I kind of think this old stationery is actually closer in the color. So that's another one I would like to start. I also have this is in my keeper from Tiger Lily. I have Ginger, which I didn't start. This was the class kit. And I do have the other class, which was the Gingerbread Man. So I need to go on and watch both of those classes, because that's one thing that I did not do last year is I signed up for some class. No, I take that back, because I did the gingerbread house. Some class I signed up for, because I did watch that class last year. Some class I signed up for last year, I never got back to watching it, which was fine because I knew what to do. But I am curious to go and watch the Stacy classes, because one, I want to see how she finishes her animal crackers, and two, if there's anything else said, because I also missed the meet and greets because of all of our things, which is fine and it's no big deal. So I don't have any stitching progress to share. So I will go ahead and get to, I'm going to tell the winners. Then I have another giveaway for today, which will be pulled next Monday, which is, I want to tell you the right date. Okay. Well, that's not working. Okay. Next Monday is when it will be pulled. I don't want to. Here we go. All right. Today is the 8th. It is going to be pulled on 15th. All right. So the winners, if you are a winner, you need to send me an email to sweetwaterstitcher@gmail.com with your name and your address, and then I will send these in the mail. If I don't respond to you within a couple days, feel free to send me another email, because I try to not check it as read until I go to mail them. However, I like to respond, and so there were two people in particular, which I am very grateful that I had won things, and somehow I missed the email. I don't know where it went, but then when I went searching after they emailed again and said, "Did you ship this?" I realized I never even saw the email. So I am not trying to ignore you. Please send me another one. You're not bothering me. It will help me remember. But as soon as there's two things, as soon as you send me the thing, I'm going to try to get it in the mail immediately. So the winner of this, which was Bells Are Ringing, is Michelle B. B-E-E. Michelle B. And then the winner of Sweater Weather was Meredith Abramowski. So if either one of those are you, please send me the email to sweetwaterstitcher@gmail.com and I'll get them in the mail to you. And then today, which, let me just write this down so I remember when. Today, the kit, it's another kit. This is Stacy Nash Little Red Work Pen Keep. And So this is the front and this is the back. You can stitch them together. You can stitch them separately. But inside is the linen, floss, and even fabric to finish the back. This was a kit I got at Little Red Hen. And like I said, I have a lot of things. And so I just thought it would be fun to give some things away. So that is what I have as far as my progress and the giveaways. So let's open our advents and then we will be on our merry way. So this is the one from Emma's Yarn, and I am going to, like I said, I am going to open 7 and 8. I'm gonna make sure I'm not doing too many. Let's see. And this was the one that had the accidental fall. So this is 7. This is day 7. Very, very pretty. And day 8. Another very pretty day 8. So let me add these on here real quick. I hope you guys are enjoying this part because I love seeing what comes out and then seeing it all together. So this is what we have so far. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This would definitely be a pretty scarf or a blanket. Okay. For Legacy Fiber Arts. Today, so let's see, we have 7 and 8. So 7 is Goonies. Oh, another sparkle. That's the Goonies. And 8 is Big. Oh, very pretty. So this is day 8. And here are all of these together. Very pretty. So that was Legacy Fiber Arts. Then we'll do our other yarn. This is the Southern Skeins. Let's get both boxes. So we have day 7. Oh my goodness. Day 7. Love, 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 love. And day 8, we're back to another yellow. So 7 was pink, and then we have yellow. Oops. Wrong end. For 8. And here's all of these together. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And those are DK, so they're a little bit heavier weight. So I'm not sure. And that's my Moonglow is also in the DK. But that's the one I am using for my actual knitting I'm doing right now. And so we have day 7 is Waltz of the Flowers. So we're kind of moving into yellow. And day 8 is Sugared Lemon. Ooh, pretty, pretty. So very pale yellow. And so since I am behind, and what I want them to be in order, is I am kind of putting them back in their bags and then putting it into my knitting bag so that I can try to stay in order. All right, and for Carrie, Tiger Lily, oops, I don't knock everything over. We have day 7, and let's see. And day 8, okay. Trying to stay organized here. Okay, so day 7 is in this lovely bag. This is, come on. It is a Stitcher's journal. Oh, I'll have to show you the inside. Made by Carrie, and this artwork is by her mom. And I have a tote bag with this artwork on it as well. And this is what the inside looks like, which looks awesome. Oh, I'm excited to use this. I love the pages. I like that it's not just, I like a plain notebook, but that's fun on the inside. So this was day 7. And day 8 is in this pink bag. Oh my goodness. It is an adorable needle minder from Rebel Stitcher. A little gingerbread house. So cute. So this Advent goes for till day 12. So we have 4 more of these to open. And then my yarn ones go all the way until Christmas. So I will still be here opening. I did have a couple other things that are just random as I was trying to clean up the other night, and I found a couple things I had forgot about that I wanted to share on here that I had gotten. They were in my haul basket. And so one of them was, and I don't remember when I even got this. This was the Country Sampler Threads of History Club, and this is Elizabeth Hall. So if you're in that club, you probably already got that, and it comes fully kitted. I also, for myself, like I said, I had gotten Sweater Weather and Winter Trio. And then these I got from the Knitted Butterfly, which is she makes stitch markers for knitting. And these were, I don't know what this pack is called. Let me see if I can get it out without too much noise. Sorry for all the, I feel like it's been lots of very noisy today. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute. One of these I already opened and I'm using. This is one of them, and this is the Knitted Butterfly. These are markers for knitting. And then also, she sent these for just as an extra. So that was really sweet. I totally forgot those were in that basket. And then this is my, this is from Willow Creek Quilting, and this is my Accufactum fabric. I don't know what month this is. It could be December. So this is one of them. Then we have this. This is probably December. And this. So I need to go check into that. I don't know if that club continues, if it's over, what the deal is. But I have really liked collecting those this year, and I have used a few of them to make things. I would like to make some bags with that. I just haven't been bag sewing lately. I need to get back to my quilting, which I think I'll say that every single time I come on here because I need to get back to it. But I have been enjoying I feel more prepared than I have in the past, and so I have been able to enjoy this season more, sitting with the Christmas lights on and knitting. Or it was really fun to get back to doing some cross stitch this weekend and working on that Stacy Nash. I am definitely wanting to keep going on that. I want to get to the other couple that are in that bag. I'm going to get back to my Blackbird designs. I'm doing the stitch along with and some of the other ones in there. And to be honest, I don't really know if once Christmas comes, I know I'll have a feeling once it comes. But right now, I'm loving the Christmas stitching. And so I'm just going to keep that going as long as I feel like I want to. And if it goes into January, it is. I do have one thing coming. I think it's coming today. That is going to be a contender for my blessing sampler, which is just a sampler or a stitch, anything that you start January 1st and you would work on it in the month and finish it in a month's time. Last year I tried to tackle spring at Hollyberry Farm. I did not finish, which was okay. The year before I did this, which is Needleworkers, Home of a Needleworker, I think, or I forget. It's by Brenda Gervais. That was my blessing sampler the year before. The year before that, it was Brick House by Brenda Gervais, and I gifted that to my mom. And so I will keep going. I would like to do another, and I have an idea, at least of one to start. So more to come on that. But I am going to go see what else needs to get done. I need to go run and get my youngest daughter from preschool, and I'll get this uploaded, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Have a great night and happy stitching.